Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Ross Automotive. I'm going to have a real quick video. It's a real quick video obviously, but this is about how to test a master cylinder. So I'm going to make this video just to hopefully help somebody not change parts unnecessarily. So what I have here is irrelevant. That has no bearing on what I'm about to show you. At the end of the day, let me get the camera down here. At the end of the day, what I'm interested in knowing is this here master cylinder any good? This obviously, that being said, this vehicle obviously has a problem with the brake pedal going to the floor. So I'm going to show you what we can do. This here is a actually quite large fitting, and it's metric fitting as well. So I personally have nothing to blank that off. So basically what we're needing to do is the ports on your master cylinder, they need to be blanked off, and then we go inside, and I'm not going to show that part, but anyway, then you sit inside, you go hit the brake pedal and hold the brake pedal, and well, just make sure your brake pedal doesn't go to the floor. If the brake pedal goes to the floor, we know at that point in time that we have a bad master cylinder. So here's what I do if I don't have the fitting. Sorry about this shaking, but that's just what it is. Okay, so I have got these gasket punches right here. So what I do is I look at it and I see, okay, this is about the size of the hole that this fitting goes into, or maybe we can even go a little bit bigger to the next size up, which is this one here. And every time I see a piece of rubber somewhere, I like to pick it up, because here we can now make little plugs. Boom, just like that, we have us a little rubber plug. Of course, you're going to need two of them. So here we got two perfect rubber plugs. We can now, hopefully, this may be too big, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. Now hopefully we can get this into the hole here, and now thread our fitting on the top of it. And that actually happened to, that was a guess, but it happened to fit perfect. I know my noggin is in the way. You'll just have to take the plug and put it into your master cylinder. Okay, this rear one, a little bit more aggravating to get to, but not that bad. I said the front one was fairly easy. The rear one, well, a little bit more difficult. So this is all threaded in there. So I'm going to pause the camera for just a second while I give this a little bit of tightening up. Remember, there's rubber in there. You don't need to cram down on that. Actually wasn't thinking. I went ahead and unplugged that brake booster hose. So right there is your two fittings, and essentially we're going to put us a little bit of brake fluid in the reservoir, because I had the lines off of it, and of course all of it leaked out of there, so we have to put a little bit something in it. And for those of you that are not aware of this, The reason why we're testing this in the first place is because the ABS module will do the same thing. It'll make it feel like your master cylinder is bad. So as you see here, I'll leave the camera right there. I'm going to hop in real quick and pump the brake pedal and see if I get anything on the brake pedal here. Okay, getting in the vehicle now. Okay, so the seal, it would appear, is not leaking. This thing here is stiff. The brake pedal is 100% stiff. There's nothing going by. It's not sinking down to the floor. And that is it. We're done. Ford Focus, Mercury Milan, and the other equivalents. Let me get that camera over here. Zoom back out if I can. No, that's the wrong way. Anyway, this is a Mercury Milan, what this is. And what it amounts to, I'll go ahead and tell you. There is a question with the ABS on here, and this is basically a diagnostic process. This is actually on a recall from Ford. There is a big problem with these ABS modules. So that right there is just to confirm that my pedal that is going down to the floor is not actually my master cylinder. It's a done deal. Get on there, step on the brake pedal, you can push down hard, and if it doesn't bleed, you're done. That's how we successfully test a master cylinder without having to replace the part, charge the customer, and then move on to the next replacement part. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my video. We'll see you on the next one.